Hello everybody and welcome back to the Chilean Revolution. My name is Jack and today we are back in Champions League action against Porto and we are in Premier League action against 5th place Everton. So it's going to be quite a big episode this is. Let's start off with telling you about the results like we usually do. So obviously last episode we lost to PSG and beat Newcastle. I'm still upset about the PSG game. We beat Leicester in the Carabao Cup 1-0, Theo getting the goal in that game. We lost to Tottenham 2-1. That was just before the Zenit game, so players' minds were probably elsewhere. We lost 2-1. It was quite a tight game, to be fair. Guidetti scoring the goal in that game for us. But I'm not too fussed. We then played the 4-4-1-1 against Zenit, and we were 3-0 up by 33 minutes. We won 3-1. And it's made me decide maybe at home at least play the 4-4-1-1 because we are playing quite well with it. Yarmolenko, Guidetti and Serhouse getting the goals for us in that game. We then carried on our winning with against Watford. Serhouse getting another goal to his name, 1-0 against Watford. And then we drew 1-1 against Southampton. Felipe Anderson getting the goal for us. And now we're playing Porto. So we're on a little bit of an undefeated run, which is good. Going into this game, Porto, I believe, drew with PSG. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to have a look at the league, at the group, but I'm pretty sure they drew with PSG last time out. So decent result for them. But this is the team we are going for in this game. Have I been playing Karius all this time? I have. I didn't even notice that Karius was playing in the league. Alright, we'll play Pickford for this game then. I hadn't even noticed. That's good on me. It's a good job we got two goalkeepers the same, pretty much the same level, because that would have been awkward, wouldn't it? So we got Pickford in goal, Robertson, Hendry, Jovanovic, Holgate, Sessegnon, Arthur, Wilshere, Yarmolenko, Anderson and Serhouse up front. Guidetti picked up a bit of an injury. He is on the bench, but he's not fully fit. So Serhouse has been playing up front for us recently, and he's been doing pretty well, judging by the goals and the assists he's been getting. So I've been really impressed with him, and he's certainly come up as probably my second or third choice striker now, which is fantastic. But hopefully we can see a bit of an improvement from the PSG game. We saw a lot of improvement from the at the Zenit game. We played very well in that. So yeah, I'm saying a lot. But yeah, if we can get a win today, I'll be ecstatic, and that will certainly get us today. I think Porto beat PSG. Porto must have beat PSG. That is a mad result if they did. That's certainly not helped our case whatsoever. So we definitely need to win here if we want to go through. Yarmolenko, Anderson's there. Guzman with the save. They beat PSG. That is mad. Okay, so PSG must have beaten Zenit yesterday. Wow. Okay. Oh, a long throw. We haven't seen a long throw before. Can we get it out? We've managed to get it out. Serhouse is on the counter and out. We need to win. Like, that is a definite. We need to win today if we want any chance of qualifying to the next round of the Champions League. We need to pick up a win, because just beating Zenit, and if Porto are going to beat PSG, then it's just made our lives 10 times harder. But we are keeping the ball fairly well here. Felipe Anderson is on the ball. He makes a dart and run into the box. Serhouse is there, and once again Serhouse, 6 minutes in, has put us 1-0 up against Porto. Great little run from Anderson from the halfway line all the way to the box, just skipping past players. They didn't want to get near him. Good touch by Serhouse to get past the defender, and then he slid it past the keeper. Fantastic start, and there's 3 teams all on 6 points now, which makes things very interesting. Hopefully we can carry on and maybe pick up another goal and keep hold of this win at the moment, because it would be massive. We got a corner though. Wilshere plays out to Yarmolenko. What can he do? Finds Anderson. Can't quite do anything. We get the ball back though. Yarmolenko finds Anderson again. he hits the post. I don't know whether he's trying to cross that or shoot, but he hit the post either way. Still 1-0. We've got another highlight here. Holgate, who's still playing instead of Brunette. I still haven't forgiven him. Sirhouse finds Anderson just wide. We are doing very well here. I'm just going to throw out a concentrate just to make sure they don't get complacent and whatnot, because we are dominating, I would say, at the moment, and I don't want our performance levels to slip up, because Porto, as we all know, are a very good side, and they've got a corner here. Hendry managed to head away, and they've scored. Ivan Mercano with a Dries Mertens assist. It was a good header out from Hendry. Jovanovic didn't quite react in time. Crossed in. There was 2 guys round him, and he still won the header, which is a bit annoying. But you know, this is what I was just saying. Porto are a good side. They're gonna attack you, and they're gonna create chances, and we just need to be at the top of our game if we want to get a result out of this. But we have Mertens running down the wing now. It has to go backwards. And Rodriguez in the middle with no pressure around him. Oliver finds Wilshere, but Wilshere tackled him. Arthur to Anderson. Can he find Sirhouse once again? He makes another darting run. That's a free kick, surely. No? It looked like he just took Anderson out, but okay. It's back to Wilshere either way. Yarmolenko, what can he do? Bit of a poor ball into the middle. Anderson finds Sirhouse. Oh, he's offside anyway, but that was an absolute fantastic save there from Guzman. That was incredible save. It's still 1-1. We're going into half-time 1-1, which isn't bad. It's not the end of the world. We are creating chances. We have more shots than them. What's the possession like at the moment? With slightly less possession, but that's fine at the moment. But we just need to... I'm going to say that we played well. In fact, it's time for everyone to dig in. And deserve to win is a bit of a... Oh, we've got 3 clear-cut chances to their 1, so you could say we deserve to win. They've had 7 long shots when they've had 8 shots, which is pretty mad. That shows that we are keeping them out of the box at least. It's just a shame the one time they got into the box, they scored. But there is another corner here. Diaz finds Zanelli on the edge of the box here. Robertson managed to clear it, and we could be on a counter-attack here. Sirhouse has got the ball. If he plays it over to Yarmolenko, to Anderson, we've got men over on the left wing. Sirhouse crosses it in, can't find Sessegnon, but Wilshere has got the ball. Arthur, we're going backwards now. It's not the way we want to go. We need to get the ball back in that box. Sessegnon with a floating ball over to Yarmolenko, finds Anderson in the middle, who is open, and Anderson slots it home. He just found himself open as anything in the centre of the box. Poor defending ready from Porto, and we have gained the lead once again. Nice little first time ball from Sessegnon over to Yarmolenko, who wins the header. It just kind of like bounces over everyone. Anderson is free as a bird in the box there, and it's 2-1. Right, a free kick here for Arthur. Is that a penalty? It's a penalty. We've got a penalty. Come on, boys. Who's taking it? Yarmolenko, put it away, son. Please, put it away. This would be massive if he does. Yarmolenko, 3-1 to the boys. Come on, if we can hold on to this. We have gone up into seconds on goal difference, I assume that is. Oh, this is going to be a biggie. This is going to be a biggie if we can get a win here. Because I think our next Champions League game is also against Porto. I think we got Porto, PSG, and then Zenit as our last game. So, if we can get a win here and then pick up a point at their place, that will be massive. Holgate whips in the ball, but it's headed clear. Robertson finds Yarmolenko. What a goal that is! It's 4-1. Yarmolenko has just struck one from the edge of the box. It's gone to the keeper's near post. It was such a tight angle. You would have thought the keeper would easily save that. But it somehow snuck in. Let's watch it again. Robertson, first time, keeper should be saving that. It's 4-1 to West Ham against Porto. This is does Champions League groups work on goal difference or on head-to-head? Because if it works on goal difference, we've obviously lost to PSG 3-0, but then we beat Zenit 3-1, so that's -1. So at the moment we're on +2 for goal difference, which, you know, I mean, if it's goal difference, a +2 goal difference after 3 games when you've lost one is not too bad, if you ask me. We're going to make 2 substitutions. We're going to take Arthur and Sessegnon off and bring on Vieira and Gnabry. We're going to keep one substitution for a bit later, just in case they start coming back into it. We need to bring on another defender or whatnot. But at the moment, it's looking okay. And 3 games in, as it stands, there's 3 teams on 6 points, with Zenit on 0 points. Oh, I thought that was in then. Which is, I didn't think we'd get 2 wins. I mean, we still might not get 2 wins. There's still plenty of time for Porto to score 3 goals. But with a group like this, I thought we'd be safely positioned in 3rd place and well on our way to a Europa League spot. But we're fighting, boys. That's what I like. We're fighting to get into the next round of the Champions League, which is fantastic to see. We're going to bring on a defender just to shut up shop. Sirhouse has had an excellent game. We're going to bring on Ogbonna for Sirhouse and then just stick him at the back there. Put it on defensive. Put Anderson in the middle. We're not going to have a striker. And then just shut up shop, because I'm quite happy with a 4-1, if I'm honest, against Porto. That's always good. And that's what we have done. We've just shut up shop. So we have, going into the final 3 games of the group, we have every chance of getting through to another Champions League knockout round, which I don't know how much money you get for... there's a mistake here. Anderson's got the ball. Yarmolenko can't quite get there to have a pop. The keeper was out of his goal. But it has finished 4-1. What should do in a minute. We're over the added time. There we go. 4-1 against Porto. The group is wide open, ladies and gentlemen. And that is just what I like to see, because I would say we were the dark horses in this group. You know, Zenit probably didn't really have much of a chance. You would have thought Porto and PSG were going to do it. But we've just been Porto 4-1. That's a quite a big ask, if you ask me. So we're going to rest the players up. We're going to go into the Everton game and hopefully carry on this fantastic form. I'll see you in a minute. Welcome back, everyone. I'm going to stick with the same team, I think, because they're all rested up. They played fantastically well in the last game. So why not just stick with the team and beat Everton 4-1, hey? Why not? Because we might as well give the opportunities to the ones that are playing well, shall we? Let's see who they've got. Barini up front, okay. They got Obiang, obviously our former player. Butland in goal. Danny Rose. Danny Welbeck. Okay. They got a few new faces in there. I reckon I want you to pick up where you left off. Yes, that's exactly what I want you to do. And hopefully we can win again and carry on our good form in the league, because 3rd place, you can't moan at that. Everton are obviously 5th, so it's going to be a tough game either way. And Richarlison's injured already, that's good. Barini's injured already, that's even better. He's had a knock of heads with Jovanovic by the looks of it. You're going to tell me... You can tell me what Barini's injury is. He's got a foot injury, so I assume he's got a foot injury as well. But he doesn't want to tell me. Brilliant. We're half hour in now, and nothing's happened. Nothing at all has happened. It's still not telling me what's wrong with Jovanovic. I'm going to assume it's a foot injury. But you can see at the bar there, there's been no highlight. Oh, there we go. We got a highlight, finally. Holgate finds Wilshere. Back to Holgate, to Arthur. To Yarmolenko, Anderson, Sessegnon. Sessegnon puts it away. The first highlight of the game. The first meaningful highlight, because look, very little shots has happened as well. And Sessegnon, the wonder kid himself, puts it away fantastically well, under a lot of pressure. Arthur found Yarmolenko, had a cross. Anderson found Sessegnon. Looked like he tried to get it off his feet. He did in the end. 1-0. Come on, boys. I've just noticed that Huddersfield are 5th. Our arch nemesis from a few years ago. They're 5th. They are chasing me down, and I'm not liking it whatsoever. Don't get complacent out there. Can you tell me what? So, Barini's got a foot injury, Jovanovic has got a head injury, and they got injured at the same time. Maybe Barini might have been sent off? Don't know. We're going to bring our Bonner on anyway to just, you don't want to get Jovanovic, our best centre-back, any more injured than he already is. So let's just bring an experienced head on in Ogbonna and see how well we do. We're an hour in now, and this is quite possibly one of the most boring games I've ever been a part of. We got a free kick here, Obiang even, crosses it in to Welbeck, who finds the near post. Pickford should be saving that, and both times I've said we haven't had a highlight, it's been a goal. So maybe I should have had my mouth shut in that. But it's 1-1. We're going to make our substitutions now. Probably take off Yarmolenko because he's had a surprisingly bad game, as well as Holgate. Have we got Thingy on the bench? No, of course we don't. Why would I have Thingy on the bench? Sirhouse can come off for Guidetti, and Yarmolenko can come off for Gnabry. Perfect swap. We're going to keep Holgate out there just because we haven't got anyone to replace him with. And hopefully now Guidetti, he seems to come on and score a fair few goals or gets an assist, so hopefully he can do that again today and help us win the game. 10 minutes to go, still nothing. I'm assuming there's going to be a goal because I've said that now, but this hasn't been a game of very many highlights, let's say. It's been so dull. We're just going straight into injury time, aren't we? And look, we've just matched each other. We've had a few more shots, we had a few more half chances, but you'd expect that from us being the home side. It's just been a very tight affair by the looks of it. Same amount of possession, even the player ratings are the same. It's just been dull, and we've equalled each other, and it's finished 1-0. I'm not going to moan at a point. That's fine. I'm going to say you're unlucky. A point is fine. And we shall go into the next episode. Once again, I've written it down, who we're going to play next. And we are playing... Oh, the next episode is a big episode. It's a massive episode. We're coming up against a couple of big money bag teams. We're going to come back for the Man City and PSG game. I suspect we're not going to get very much out of that episode, but please come back for that episode. It's going to be an absolute slobber knocker, as JR would call it. PSG Man City up next. We're on a little bit of an undefeated run, so you can't moan at that. Please like, please subscribe if you are new here, and thank you very much for watching.